sun is warm as a day.
Pretty raging river here outside of camp. Not sure how good the photos are going to come out today. The lens keeps fogging, but I thought it was a really cool raging little river here. Just made it down to Shadow Lake here. Beautiful water, nice and calm. I don't see any fish rising though, thank goodness. I can keep pushing on. Okay, one just rose there, but I can't get that far, so I'll keep going. I just finished the climb up from Shadow Lake, about 500 feet elevation gain. I think it's my only major gain of the day, but hey, the wasn't too bad. The trail was good. It had long switchbacks. They didn't rise too much, so just took it nice and easy, and felt stronger today than did on either Donahue or Island Pass yesterday. Of course, it's lower in elevation as well, but I think my legs are starting to get in hiking shape, so that's a good thing. So push on just a little bit here, take a break, shed some clothes, get some water, smile. Alright, I'm at Rosalie Lake, I believe it's called, and stopped up here, and there were too many rising, so I decided to do a little fishing. Picked up 3 nice ones and a small one in a little bit of time, so glad I stopped. I still got about 9 miles to Red, but hey, no big deal. Just try to get there before afternoon rains. Just got done with the climb out of Rosalie Lake. It was a little bigger than I thought. I did okay though. I think I only had one quick little stop on it, but so getting stronger. But it was probably, that was only gonna be about 100 feet. It felt more like 200-300 feet switchbacks, but getting stronger every day. That's good. God, those fish were fun. Alright, I made it to the boundary of Inyo National Forest and Devil's Postpile National Monument. I'm straddling both of them right now. I'm struggling today. Tired, slow. I can do this. It's been all downhill pretty much since the last uphill. Doesn't make much sense, I know. But I'm going to push on to Red. Alright, I just made it down, I think, to the ranger station here. So I'm hoping this is the right way. Another couple ran into, thought this is the way to go. There's a bunch of different ways. It's kind of confusing, but I thought I'd come here. I suppose I should go look at the Devil's Postpile since I'm here. It's kind of like the, there's one like it up in Yellowstone too. I can't remember what it's called up there, but we'll go take a look at it. Take some pictures. Pretty river and very inviting. Maybe like, alright, there it is finally, the Devil's Postpile. Very cool. I just met up with Jesse and Avery, who passed me yesterday, and we've been playing hopscotch here. So they're from Boulder, or actually he goes to Boulder and she's from outside of Aspen. Just a couple Coloradans. Well, I'm in Reds, relaxing, working on my food supply. Just called home, talked to Karen, and talked to Kate. Really choked me up talking to him. I miss him a lot. But he's doing good with Grandma and Grandpa, so I'm not too worried. But bringing tears to my eyes, missing him and hearing him telling me he loved me. So I miss you, buddy. Alright, so I came to Reds, got my hamburger, good. Got my resupply done, charged some batteries. And I'm debating if I'm going to go on or not. I'm kind of leaning towards going on. To the left of me, which is the direction I got to go, it's still sunny. To the right there's a storm, but it doesn't look nearly as bad as yesterday. So I think I got to push on. Why? Came here to hike. and it's 22 bucks to stay tonight. I don't really feel like paying 22 bucks, but I did buy a new hat. Looks stylish, huh? My other Boonie hat's great, but it's sometimes gets a little floppy and drives me nuts. So I'm gonna try this one. If I don't like it, there's MTR to get rid of it. But this place is pretty cool. Let me give you a quick tour of it. Some PCT hikers there. There is the general store, which, by the way, does have decent resupply. You could do that for a couple days, probably. There's the famous Mule House Cafe. The outhouses. They're actually real bathrooms, so that's kind of nice. And then back behind there is the laundry, where I did do a load of laundry. So I think I'm gonna gear up, get my rain gear ready to go, just in case. I'm gonna put the rain pants on today if it starts to rain in, and head out, see if I can't get a few miles in before dinner. It's about 5 o'clock now. If I hike until 7:30, that'll put me good and tired, and a good place to stop. So that's where I'm heading. See you in a bit. Took the Rainbow Falls out of Red's Meadow and come up in here and Rainbow Falls, and we found the PCT side, and we're heading there. There's also a little thing that says JMT on there, so we're on track. I'm up out of the burn area. I think I'm heading towards Red Cone, it's called. Yeah, I know, I should look at my map. But I am on the JMT, so keep heading this way. Talk to, I think, James and Z were probably heading there. Jesse and Avery. So maybe I'll head there, we'll see. All good, no rain yet, knock on wood. Alright, through the trees there, I don't know if it's coming in color or not, but it's Red Cone. It's red, it's got a cone. Clever name. The climb up here was not bad at all. These CR trails are awesome. Nicely graded, I felt really strong. Ran into Jesse and Avery from Colorado back just past Red Cone to talk to them for a little bit, and they said the Jersey boys went on to this next little camp area, so I figured I'd go up there and see if I can surprise them. This is probably my least kind of favorite section so far. The trail's good, it's just kind of a lot of deadfall here. Not quite as scenic, but I'm hiking good. Feeling good. So I'm gonna hike on. Alright, day 5 on the JMT. What a day. Proud of myself. I did a good day today. Started, like you said, up at the lake, the cutoff to some lake. I can't remember what the name of it was, sorry. From there I hiked up a little rise, about 500 feet, I think, into Rosalie Lake, which caught some fish there. 4 fish, 3 beautiful trout, a little small one as well. And then from there hiked on in and down to Red's Meadow. It's kind of cool to get there, another big landmark. Got there, had lunch with Jesse and Avery from Boulder, or Aspen. He goes to school in Boulder. Did that, and then had the hamburger. It was good. Couldn't quite force down ice cream, so I passed that up. Only a single burger, not a double. From there, I got the resupply box. Spent some time reorganizing that. Did some laundry. Dumped a lot of food. I had way too much food. Probably still do. My bear canister is full, so we'll see how that goes. But it was good. And then clouds were, that was probably about 4 o'clock. I finished 4:30. Sky was looking dark behind me. Then I looked to the direction I had to go. It was clear, and I decided that I came out here to hike, not to sit around camp. So packed up, avoided the $22 camp fee, which is good because I bought the $25 hat. Yeah. And headed out. The climb up to Red Cone wasn't bad. Like I said, the trails were gentle. Met up with Jesse and Avery, and they said that Z and James went another mile down the trail, so I figured I'd meet them and hike for about an hour and a half almost, I guess. Maybe not quite that far, and ended up at Deer Creek, which was my planned stop for tomorrow. So I'm a day ahead of schedule. Evolution Valley is all I gotta say. Great day. Haven't looked at the map to see where I'm going tomorrow yet, but hey, doesn't matter, right? I got no schedule. Life is good. Did talk to Karen today and Cade. I got choked up talking to Cade. Karen's in Houston with her folks. All my love goes out to them. Anyways, take care. I'll see you guys in the morning. Time to go eat some dinner. Morning of day 6. Here is Deer Creek where I stayed last night. Forgot to take a picture of my tent this morning, as I always do. Pretty nice site. Like I said, there were a bunch of campers here. Probably 8 tents just in this little area, and there's more scattered around. So I'm gonna try my new hiking strategy today, see how it works. Hopefully it works. I have been climbing now for about a half hour out of Duck Creek. It has been a steady climb up here so far. I have to gain like 1,000 feet over 5 miles, so nothing too steep. I got into a little deadfall right out of Duck Creek there, but now it's, or is that Deer Creek? I think it's Deer Creek. But now it's getting pretty again, not as much deadfall, so a little nicer, real quiet here. Just some birds and chipmunks, and looking like another blue sky day here in the JMT. So I'm gonna keep going. I gotta gain about 1,000 feet to get up to Purple Lake over 5 miles, so nothing too strenuous. I'll get there and relax for an hour or two. Maybe we'll see what the next pit stops look like, and we'll make my plan from there. One landmark at a time, and one day at a time, and one step at a time. That's the way we're gonna do it. All the way to Whitney. Still climbing gently. There's a nice little game I like to play with myself called Where's the Trail Going Now? The answer is usually up. So I look up. Could go up to that ridge there. I think we're going to go kind of curve left and maybe a little pass here that we'll get into. But generally the answer, where's the trail go? Up. Hey, if it doesn't go up, it's not like I'm going to be disappointed. Finally broken into a little open area here. Blue sky so far. Just got passed by a gentleman from the Bay Area who was a 6th grade math teacher. Kept up with him for a little bit, but he was booking, so I'm gonna hike my own hike, take my own space. And I don't blame you. Passed turn off to Duck Lake and Duck Pass and headed on to Purple Lake, and it feels like I'm back in Colorado here with these trails. Pretty steep climbing here, not the nice gentle ones that we've had before, so looks like I'm gonna have a ways of climbing. It's about 2 miles to Purple Lake. I'm gonna take my good break, but as I look around I see nothing but elevation gains, so here I go. Just past a little section of the trail here. It looks like it just had some recent mudslides coming down. Probably 2 days ago when I got caught in that really wet day. Heard a PCTer guy yesterday talking about it. Said he heard a couple sections that slid. So not too bad though. It's doable. Very doable. My love. Hey. So about 4 hours and 20 minutes of hiking. Got my 8 miles in, and here at Purple Lake, show it to you here. Not sure why it's called Purple Lake. Doesn't look really purple to me, but that's okay. What's the name, right? But got the shoes off, got my Crocs on. Hope you can see those. Gonna rest up here a little bit. Probably cook some lunch, and then take off sometime this afternoon. We'll see. Study a map, see where I really want to go. starting the ascent up to Lake Virginia. 3 miles, 1,000 feet elevation gain. I'm feeling like this is going to be a trudge. You know, a slow, deliberate walk. Yeah, take it one step at a time. Okay, so far the hike up from Purple Lake has not been the trudge I was expecting. It's climbing a lot, but these Sierra trails rock. They're rocky too. Bad humor. But it's been pretty good. I've been stopping when I need to stop, trying to get it in the shade and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna make it. We'll see what happens right up here. Looks like it flattens out a little maybe. Probably not. These boulders that came off this cliff face up here are just massive. Can't imagine seeing one of those things come down. Not sure I'd want to be in the area for that. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. All right, made it to Lake Virginia. That was not nearly as bad as I thought. Right in front of me though, right there, that's the first downfall of the trail that I'm actually gonna have to cross over. The rest of the trail has been really well maintained, but this is a beautiful lake. Those mountains.
Cause you light your way, but that is all. Steer your own ship back to shore. Won't you light my lonely way back home? This sea is full of misery.
It's coming out how clear and beautiful this water is, and this looks like it's a fairly deep lake down there. I see some big boulders in the water right in there. They look pretty huge, but these Sierra waters are beautiful. They're as clean as they say they are. I am descending from Lake Virginia, I believe it was. Not too shabby of views, huh? That is the true high Sierras up there. Wow. I'm on this really long descent. Feet are hurting, burning on the heels there. I think we're heading down there maybe, to that valley. Problem with that is as soon as I get there, I'm gonna have to climb out somewhere. Alright, this descent from Lake Virginia, this is a friggin' trudge. Just on and on and on. I'm glad I didn't have to come up with this. I better be on the right trail too, because I don't want to think about having to turn around and come back up this thing. It is a trudge. Alright, I made it off the trudge descent. Damn, that was a ways down. Rough on my feet. They're really hurting. I'm probably only going to make it Fish Creek, I'm thinking, because my feet are pretty beat up today. So we'll see what's up here. Fish Creek should be right up here. Should be a bridge, and after the bridge a little bit some good camping.
We were the gray sound boys. We break, we just make dance. Weather the coldest course. Under warmth of the warheads, we float away on silvery sleds, perfecting my useless charms. We bend, we break, we just can't stand it. We got no money, so we're running away. This time is wrong, let's demand it. Is there a cure? Between the cracks in the asphalt, the lines are drawn, we quickly divide.
Yeah, I had to come back to get the camera. Those things don't happen just magically. Alright, day 6 coming to you from inside the tent because it's buggy outside. Mosquitoes are being a little pest, so I thought I would do today's thing from inside the tent so you can kind of see what the tent looks like as well. Started off this morning once again at Deer Creek, and from Deer Creek, I got my book because I got to cheat. Took that up to Duck Pass, which is about a 1,000-foot climb. The climb wasn't bad at all, good switchbacks, and then contoured along the side of the mountains pretty good as well. So it wasn't too bad of a climb. I felt pretty strong. From Duck Creek, we dropped down to Purple Lake, which, I don't know, lost a couple hundred feet or so elevation there, and I took an hour-and-a-half nap, a rest. I tried my idea of dinner for lunch. Good idea. Moroccan delight, not so delightful. It tasted really bad. I like it when I make it at home, but not on the trail. I'm not sure why it didn't taste so well. So I rested up there a while, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then headed, once again, another climb up to Lake Virginia, which was absolutely beautiful. Once I got there, I decided to strip down, as you saw, and do a little swimming, a little brush off. And then from Lake Virginia, it was losing elevation again. Till tonight I'm at, I can't remember where I'm at, Fish Creek Trail, or Fish Creek is the campsite called. But to get from Lake Virginia to here, a lot of downhill, really tough. My feet finally started hurting today. I got blisters on both feet at the same place. I'm kind of outside of my ankles. I'm a little bit lower than the ankles, so that's kind of slowed me down. So my toes, I got to check those out in the morning as well. But kind of a tough day for me. I think about 13 miles is what it was. Tomorrow is going to be another tough day. Big climb right off the bat. I think somewhere maybe 2,000 feet or something like that. So we'll see how that goes with a steep descent on the other side. Tonight, camp with 3 other guys. It's the teacher convention. We got Chris, who's a 6th grade teacher, and Tom and Larry, who are both college professors. So it's kind of nice hanging out with them. I was feeling a little lonely today. Didn't see many people the whole way. So as I came down from Lake Virginia, I was really hoping I was on the JMT, because I did not want to have to climb back up that descent that I came down. So hopefully tomorrow the ascent doesn't seem to hurt my blisters as much. So hopefully I can make good time on that. Try to get out of here relatively early, hopefully before 7. We'll see what it is. Depends how cold it is in the morning, how well I sleep tonight. So overall, guys, a good day. Another tough one tomorrow. I'll talk to you then.